gymnast from the United States of America on the battle beam, Alicia SACRAMONE.
Alicia SACRAMONE of USA approaches beam.
Known in the past for great vault and floor work.
44.065 they got on their first apparatus, so they'll be looking to get a real improvement here on beam.
Lovely height on the front somersault. Fluency. Now the American team are similar to the Romanian in that they attack the beam. They work fast. They don't allow them any pauses and concerns. They keep that fluency going. Full spin. Every gymnast has to include a full spin if they want top scores. And because she was so confident, even though she only had 1 foot on there, she managed to hold it. Easily joins the leaps. She knows she has to do. Good body movement. Quickly composes herself into the dismount. Double pike, that's the best double pike back dismount we've seen. She finished with the shoulders upright.
So much energy in that routine though, and so determined she wasn't going to come off that beam.
No, she covered that very well indeed. A little disappointed with herself that she had to cover it at all, because she would normally hope to be so precise that she didn't have to make any changes and adjustments. On the toes. Just shows you how narrow that beam is. Great picture. She did fantastically well to save it.
Very, very quick reaction.
Has to hit splits. Just about does that, certainly on the first leap. But this was what impressed me. The dismount, 1, 2, lifts high. Look, she's upright as she lands. Little bend of the elbows on the first flip, not on the second flip. She powers off.
You have to remember she was second up, so they're figuring on Rebecca Bross doing a better job still. And that's the art of team gymnastics. Build the score, set your last gymnast up for a very high total.
Come on, bags. Let's go, bags. Come on, back.
There you are, Team USA.
They would think that this is one of their very strong pieces. This has been one of the pieces they feel they can make progress on others.
Aliya MUSTAFINA for Russia.
Wonderful gymnast. Full turn, Stolder straight into the Shaposhnika with half turn. She manages to use the bars so well. Pike and float. In and out with a full pirouette into the Kachev. Straight into, there we are, 4 elements linked. 4 difficult elements, and that's where the score builds. Super on the handstands, good on the pirouettes, into the 1.5 twisting double back. Very good work.
That's the routine they needed to make up for the problems with the first gymnast, and so often that happens. It can go the other way, they can succumb to the pressure, but she certainly didn't.
No, the full turn into the 1.5 twist. See, she spots the floor over her shoulder, makes it happen, the landing. This is lovely, toe on and off into the dismount.
Absolutely solid there. Not the easiest of dismounts either. 13.366 was the score for Anna Dementieva. That was the one that went wrong. That's the one that Russia didn't really want to count, but there's no choice with 3 in.
Oh, and that's the move of the competition not to miss. The pike on and off Kachev with straight body.
Almost lost it there, though. Had to work hard there.
She did, in fact, she has. She's made a bit of a mess up there.
So Tatiana, Nabieva for Russia. Not a happy outing, and this opens the door for a very exciting team competition indeed.
Well, they've succumbed a little to the pressure. They were great in qualification, and that's often what happens, you know. The team that win qualification go in to the final with all the expectation on their shoulders. And there's been, you know, lots of talk about that move, the Kachev with the straight body. And she has to continue full pirouette. She wanted to get the full pirouette in. You have to include a full pirouette in your routine. Lovely half turn to the high bar, super handstands, half turn into the Jaeger. You see it was right at the start of the routine. Very smooth half turn, straight into turn off. Another full pirouette, building the difficulty, full twisting double back, just a little bit untidy on the leg. Very disappointing.
She's got such a good line, such good gymnastics in it. It's a pity. There's a young lady on floor that you might recognise, Christine. Tell us all about it.
Well, Beth Tweddle, world champion on floor. Unfortunately won't have the chance to defend her title because didn't qualify for the floor final. She'll very much want to put that behind her and make a great performance now. 1.5 twist into the double Arabian, straight into the jump inside the floor area. New floor routine. This the big double pike Arabian, very strong, great jump out as well. Oh, and a little stumble on the leap. Series of leaps there. Building for the big final tumble. This is where she had a bit of a stutter in the qualification. It's very complicated. 2.5 twists, full twist, no problem that time.
Thank you very much. For Great Britain. They didn't have the best of starts, 37.632 on beam, and they'll be relying on that score to get them back at the races. But every team has had a few problems. We've seen mistakes from China, Russia. The United States have been pretty solid and consistent, but that was just what Great Britain needed, Christine.
It was, and the previous two gymnasts performed on floor very well indeed. One of their better pieces, one of their strengths.
The music tells us rotation's completed. So we'll look back at some of the highlights of that routine.
This is phenomenal. 1.5 walkout straight into double Arabian and then jump out of it. Stay inside the line, just what was required. Double piked Arabian, another excellent.
So high and clean.
Very good. And this is the 2.5 into the full twisting front, and this time there was no problem. She had a little wry smile at the end to say, if only I could have done that 2 days ago.
So Great Britain move on.
And I'll do split. I don't know what led to that. Yeah. Oh God. Come on guys, do it.
And as we said before, the order swaps now, so having finished on vault, they on floor, they go to be first on the vault, and that's the same for the Russian team. They go from bars to beam. Look, this is the move.
It's a big skill, straight catching.
Very big. Snap the feet down, over the bar, hands over, and
Well, she looks disappointed, and so will the Russian team. 12.933, and that's only given them 41.899. So 87.665 is their total on 2. Makes for a very interesting competition. I can tell you that China, the score for Anna Nabieva 13.366. You've had that one. And I can tell you that China would have pulled into the lead after that. 88.982. Score for Alicia